It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you here today. So today I am really excited because I'm starting my Christmas decorating in my home, and I'm actually going to start here in my home office. It's where I spend all my days during the week, and I thought what better place than to start here and make it all cozy and Christmassy so I can enjoy it as I'm working from home. So let's get into decorating my home office for Christmas. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how my office currently looks. And first off, when you walk in the door, I have this little shelving unit here. It's actually from IKEA, and I've had it for a number of years, and I think it's been every color under the sun. And last summer I painted it black, and I like it like this. So I'm going to be clearing all this off. I have, as you can see, things, it's a mess right now. It's quite a mess. In the summer, I painted this wall. I did a refresh on this office. I didn't really show it. This office has had so many transformations, but I painted this wall and I absolutely love it. I will try to link the color below if I can remember, but I think it's from Bear, and I think it was called Barnyard Gray. And it's got a bit of a green tinge to it, and I absolutely love it. And this painting here I got from HomeSense, and I love the simplicity of it. And then also in the summer, I got a new desk. I used to have an L-shaped desk here that was glass, and I was just over it. It just got dirty all the time. It was hard to keep clean. It had no shelving in it. No storage, sorry. So now I have a drawer and a compartment, and it's just so much handier. And then my white chair is from Wayfair. And then over here, I have this little unit from IKEA as well, which I just have some baskets on it to, which houses a lot of stuff that I want to put out of sight. I have to clean up these cords. And then over here, I have this pegboard that I DIY'd many years ago, and it does come in handy for holding things on it. And I DIY'd this little shelving unit for my lipsticks and my nail polish, and I think it's really cute. It helps with some storage. And then the black and white curtains I got from Walmart years ago, and I do love them. I love the look of this, especially with the new desk being the wood and the black. And yeah, I just think it's really, it's a mess right now, but it is so cozy and I love it. I think the wall color made all the difference in the world. So the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, I've been gathering up some of my Christmas decor that I want to use in here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just give this office a quick cleanup, empty out the shelves, put things away that should be away, and then I can get started on decorating. So this year I thought I would add a small Christmas tree to my office, and this is something I've never done before, and I was so excited to add this. This is actually a tree I use usually in my dining room. It's one of two, but this year I'm trying to switch things up a little bit and not spend any money. So I thought I would take one of those trees and put it here. And now I am just using an old tree skirt that I have had on hand and we have used in the past. And I just moved a table from another room into here to place the tree on it to elevate it a bit. Now what I also decided to do is give this tree and room a little bit of a theme, and if you have been around for a while, you know that I used to teach skating. I used to be a figure skater, so it's near and dear to my heart. So I have all these really pretty skating ornaments. So I decided to use a little bit of a skating theme in here and display all my beautiful skating ornaments. And I'm really going back to my traditional Christmas color roots this year with the red, the greens, and the gold. So I just placed some of those colored balls on the tree. Now moving on to the bookshelf on the other side of the room, and this plate with the snowman I have had for years and I love it. I love the colors. It's really, really different and I don't even remember where I got it. And I do have a second one that was on a higher shelf, but of course I forgot to hit record and so you missed the top part of it, but I will be showing the upper portion of the shelving unit. And I have my acrylic little snowman here on skates. And then I found this this set of wood houses at Walmart not too long ago, and I think it was less than $10. And I am a nutcracker fiend at Christmas time, so of course my room would not be complete without a couple of nutcrackers. Moving on to my pegboard, I decided to place this wreath in the middle of it. And again, I've had this wreath for a number of years and I believe I got it at IKEA. And then I've had these fuzzy skates for a number of years as well. As I mentioned earlier, I'm really trying to use what I have on hand and not buy anything new. And then one of my favorite candles from Bath & Body Works, my hot cocoa, and that completes the pegboard.
Yes, it's Christmas.
Now I wanted to share with you a DIY that I did do for this room. I bought this 3 wreath rings about a year ago from the Dollar Tree, and I forgot about them, and so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to use them. And again, I just went into my stash. I found some balls, some red and green and gold balls, some greenery, some ribbon, lots of ribbon. I could not decide what ribbon I wanted to use, and of course some wire, and there's some more red and gold balls that I have, and some floral wire. And I'm just going to embellish each of the 3 rings to place on my wall in my office. So the first thing I did was lay out the rings and try to decide what I wanted to do with each of them, how I wanted them placed, how I might like to have them look on the wall. And then I just took all the different things that I had, and just before I wired anything on, I just played with it till I got a design that I liked.
With so much love and with joy and laughter, let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today.
So here I'm just showing you that in order to attach all the different ornaments to the rings, all I did was wire them all together with the floral wire, and then just wired them onto each of the different wreath rings. And then I would take the ornaments and wire those on as well. And then I would just tie on ribbon. I didn't do any fancy bows. I wanted to keep it simple. So for this one, I just tied a regular shoelace bow, and on another ring I just tied a knot, and on the 3rd ring I didn't even add a ribbon. I wanted each of the rings to be different and not all the same. By simply wiring all the different elements onto the rings, this will allow me to reuse the rings at a later date. All I have to do is remove everything and nothing is glued on, and then I can use these again and again, or change it up as I see fit. If I don't like it once it's up on the wall, it'll be easy to make adjustments.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, Merry Christmas to you.
And here's a look at how I was kind of planning to place them on the wall. I just played with it here on my table to kind of get an idea how I wanted things to look, and before I took it upstairs to place in my office. But you can see here, how each of them is unique and different, yet they all have the same type of elements, and that's what keeps it looking cohesive. And I was so happy with the way these turned out.
It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young.
Now back up in my office, I had to take down the painting that was behind my chair because this is the wall that I want these rings to be placed on. So I used the nail where that was used to hang the painting just for my first form, so I could kind of get an idea of how I wanted each of the wreath rings to sit on the wall. And then after that, I just used some command hooks, and actually for the one up at the top there, I just used a little push pin to hang it on. And I'm so happy with the way they turned out. You can't really see them that well on camera, but in person they look so pretty. You can see with the smallest ring here that it is sticking out from the wall a little bit, and I will have to try and figure out how to place it back. And the wreath ring at the top with the 3 green bells, I think I might have to make a few adjustments on that one. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you like them there? And what would you do differently? And any suggestions on how to get that ring to sit flat are more than welcome. And now I'm just going to work on this little cabinet here and adding a few more Christmas elements.
Wonderland is the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I want to sing about the Christmas on its way, a reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing, it's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland.
And here's a look at how my office turned out, and I cannot tell you how much I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy that I get to look at this every day as I'm working in my home office. It'll just be bring me such joy, and I'll get to enjoy it right up until Christmas time. I mean, I'm working from home now. I spend all my days here, so this is just my happy place now. And that little tree that you saw on my desk was the final element, and I did find that at Walmart. And here's the bookshelf with all my nutcrackers, and I hope that you enjoy seeing how the room turned out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I decorated my home office for Christmas time. I am in love with it. It feels so cozy in here, and it's going to be so much more fun to work in here every day, and I get to look at all my beautiful Christmas decor. It was always, downstairs in the other rooms, but now I have little pieces up here with me, and I am just giddy with joy to have it up here. But I hope that this gave you some inspiration. If you have a home office and you're working from home, to decorate it and give yourself a little bit of joy in there. Add some of that Christmas cheer. You won't regret it. And if you are new here, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you'll think about hitting that subscribe button and joining my community here. I would love to see you each week. And also, don't forget to like and share this video. It really helps my channel out. And come over to Instagram and follow me over there. I tend to share more than just home decor related items. And until I see you in my next video, guys, I hope you have a great week and happy decorating.
But your face remained the same.